Good morning, one and all present here. This is Sarala. In today's session, it is discussed about SNMP protocol, which is nothing but the simple mail transfer protocol in the Unit 5. So, before entering into the topic, now let us see what are the objectives of data communication network. So, the first objective is nothing but to understand the division of the network functionality into layers and be familiar with the components required to build different types of network. And third one, to categorize various unicast and multicast protocol and their functionality. And fourth one, to learn the flow control and congestion control algorithm. And fifth one, to illustrate the various service offered by the application layer. And now let us see the course outcomes. On successful completion of this course, the students will be able to the course first course outcome will be to identify the components required to build different types of networks and to choose the required functionality at each layer for the given application and to identify the solution for each functionality at each layer. And fourth one, to trace the flow of information from one node to another node in the networks. And fifth one, to understand and differentiate the various unicast and multicast protocol for routing data. And sixth one, to code the various utilization of application layer and the identity of the function. Now let us enter into the topic, which is called as simple mail transfer protocol. So the simple mail transfer protocol, it is originated during the year 1982 and it has been represented by RFC 0821, which has invented by John Hosted. So the goal of SMTP to transfer the mail reliably and efficiently. So for example, you consider this diagram, the user 1, which is called as a SMTP client, and the user 2, who is called as a SMTP server. A communication should be established between the SMTP client and the SMTP server. So how they will interact with each other with the help of the port at the client side, which is called as a TCP port, which is called as a TCP ephemeral port, and the port are present at the class server side, which will be communicated with the help of the port, well known port. So that thus the communication takes place via internet. So how the communication will happens between the SMTP client and the server, it is with the help of the two agent, which is called as the user agent and the MTA agent. So user agent prepares the message and encloses it in the envelope, whereas the MTA is nothing but the mail transfer agent, which is used to transfer the mail across the internet. So you can see in this diagram, whenever the SMTP client want to with the server, so it is done with the help of user agent and MTA agent. So with the help of the MTA relay at the client side and the MTA relay at the server side. So this is nothing but a connection establishment between the client, MTA client, and the MTA server. So when the server want to have a service, so it will send a 220 service ready message. When it has been acknowledged by the hello message, and then it is sent by a 250 OK message. So apart from SMTP, there are some companion protocol, which is there are three companion protocol in the SMTP. One is called as a MIME, another one is a POP, another one is a IMAP. So MIME is nothing but the multi-purpose internet mail transfer protocol. So which is used to transform the NAN ASCII data to NVDT data. So that is the purpose of MIME. So you can see in this diagram, so user and the user, that is the user at the client side and the user at the server side, how they will be communicate with the help of the MIME protocol. So the at the client side, the message will be in the non ASCII code, so that will be converted to the ASCII code, that is converted to NVT, that is network virtual terminal, with the help of the MIME protocol. So next one is a POP protocol. So POP protocol is nothing but the post office protocol, which will act as a post office between your client and the server. Next one is the IMAP protocol. So with this, we'll conclude the this topic.